Okay, hey everybody.
Well, as you can see, I made it to the park. And I'm going to go out and do a little exploring today. There's this hill I want to check out.
And that hill I was referring to is a big one. It was something that I didn't think that I could do. However, I did it. And that was a really big accomplishment. I mean, I knew later on in time I would be able to make it up that hill, but I never even imagined it would be this soon. And I'm starting out the video while I'm in the park instead of going to the park. I think I'm gonna cut out going back to the house as well, because just to save time. This video is over an hour and 20 minutes long, and I'm gonna need to do some cutting with that and get it down to size so you guys just don't sit there and watch me paddle a bike for over an hour. I know nobody wants to see that, so yeah, I'm probably going to do a few jump cuts here and there and see how it goes. So thank you for watching, enjoy the video, and let me check out the time here. Well, anyway, if you want to go ahead and jump to the time frame where I'm actually going up the hill and attempting it, I'll post a link in the description for it, so you can just go ahead and jump to that time and watch me moan and groan and make all kinds of weird noises going up the hill. But once I got up it, it was a great feeling. I was tired, I was exhausted, I was spent. However, the feeling I got when I got up it was incredible. So enjoy, and we'll chat at you throughout the video. How you doing? Now this is the first little hill that I encountered when I first came to the park, and when I first tried to attempt it on a hand cycle, I couldn't do it, and I had to have somebody push me up the hill because it was just too daunting, too exhausting, and too much work at the time for me to do. However, with a lot more work with the hand cycle and being on it more often, I can power up that hill now without a problem. And it's just one of my first hills that I'm tackling here. Other hills are there to come, or here. I don't know what I'm saying. Enjoy the video. This is just my first hill. this point I was coming up is where I had to make the decision on whether I actually wanted to attempt to climb either hill, whether it be the big one or the other one I was going to go down. The one I go down, it's quite fun. I think I got up to 25 miles per hour with that going down that hill, but I had to slam on the brakes because you cross this bridge, and as you're going onto the bridge, there's a slip. There's this little incline, and if I hit that going too fast, it would mess up my front tire on the bike. So yeah, when I was hitting the brakes, you could smell them things smoking because it took everything those brakes had to stop that bike. But yeah, once I got down the hill, I didn't really have a choice but to either climb back up that one or climb up the other one that I did go up. But I got brave and I had a choice. I could either turn back or continue. So I went ahead and continued. And you will see the results after that. It was quite fun, especially going down. It's always easier going down than back up.
Yeah, go for it.
At this point, I was deciding on whether or not I actually really wanted to attempt going up the hill. Um, the hill I went up wasn't the one that I was anticipating because the one that I went up, I never thought I could do and was not even going to attempt it anyway. But the when I went down is the one I was going to attempt to get back up because once I started going down it, I would have been committed to going back up it because there's just no way to get back to where I was without going up one of those two hills. So I chose the most challenging over the two, and I was just debating with myself here on whether I actually wanted to attempt that or not. So here I'm making up my mind saying, well, let's give it a shot. Let's look to see what I'm actually going to face here. And well, you'll see the results. Going down that hill was pretty fun. I mean, I picked up some speed. I was going about 25 miles per hour, and there is a slip in the bridge that I had to slow down for. Otherwise, I just would have trashed my front wheel. It definitely would have bent the rim on that. But yeah, here's the downhill thing, which is really fun. So enjoy.
On your left. Morning.
As I'm coming up here,
Oh yeah.
you can tell right in front of me that's
Make it that
the
far.
hill that I'm talking about. If you're from Decatur, it's right by the bikini tree, which is kind of a tree that somebody painted a bikini on it. So that's the one I'm talking about, and that was the one I never actually thought I could get up on a hand cycle, at least not at this point. I thought it was going to take a long time. I was looking at the hill there for me to actually do it. And at this point, I was not anticipating on going up the hill. Um, I was actually thinking about going around and going back up the way I came. However, it didn't quite work out that way. You'll see here in a minute once I get turned around. Right now I'm coming up to a junction where I have a choice whether I can go back up the way I came or if I can attempt that monster of a hill. And I sat there for a little bit trying to debate on what I wanted to do, if I should actually attempt the big one or not. And well, as you can see, as you will see, my choice became clear, and I actually did it. I was really, really proud of myself at the accomplishment of that. And once I got up the hill, yeah, I was really sore. I was really tired, really out of breath, but I did it. And it was something I didn't think I could do. So that just shows what you can do when you push yourself. There's actually no limits. It may seem so with the grunting and moaning that I'm doing, but at the end, it was well worth it.
Yeah. 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 I I made it up that bitch. I made it up it. Holy shit. Holy shit, I made it up it. That's something I didn't think I could do. How you doing? Still a hill.
There is still a slight incline here that I'm trying to fight through. My arms were really, really sore by the time I was done with that hill, and I was exhausted. That hill took just about every ounce of energy out of me. But I did it, made it through, powered through, and I accomplished something that I didn't think I could do. So, yeah, when you put your mind to it, you can ignore the pain. Well, I actually couldn't ignore that pain, but yeah, I powered through it. I did it, and it was an accomplishment. And next time, it's just going to get a little bit easier. Then time after that, a little bit easier. And the more you push through it, the easier it gets.
Made it up that hill. Something that I never thought I could possibly do. Not this early. But I made it up. I'm exhausted now, but I made it up. That is a good achievement. Morning. That's where I went down. Morning. On your left. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. I saw your post. I came out here to see what this was all about.
Oh, okay.
I'm Zephaniah. I've been commenting on those.
Oh, cool. I just got back out from that trail that loops around there.
Yeah.
And got up a hill that I thought I could never do.
This was a buddy of mine that was in one of my cycling groups. He saw my post that I was going to the park and decided to come out and have a chat with me and check out the Handcycle. And all in all, it was a good conversation. He seems like a good guy, and I look forward to seeing him again and possibly sometime riding with him. As you can see, I made it back to the apartment, and at this point, I was absolutely, completely exhausted. Um, I really didn't have much energy left in me to even get off the bike. So I went in, saved this to the computer, and laid down and took about a 4-hour nap. And right now, this has taken me probably about 2 hours to edit, 2 or 3 hours to edit. And that's because my computer is so slow, and this editor I'm not really thrilled with. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything you'd like to see, please let me know. If I'm cutting too much out, or if I'm not cutting enough out. And at this point, I am spent.
I'm done.
Have a great day, and thanks for
I'm done.